not my Beshert. I came to yeshiva not much more than a boy, modern college grad, straight from Southern Illinois. Saw no difference between reform and the real McCoy. But a few zmanim have passed, and my skills have amassed, and God knows they were impressive beyond compare. I was a master of Jewish geography, read every art school biography, and it was time at last to find one with whom I could share. A true love, a lady fair, and by God I declare, if the King of the universe would be so kind as to spare it, I'd like a woman, a half soul, I'd repair it. I'm talking, of course, about my sweet, elusive Beshert. But in my case, I found just as hard as the waiting is the treacherous minefield of my shidduch dating. Date 1, I looked at the photo that she sent. I looked at her. I looked at the photo she sent. I looked at her. Officially, it was double take the third when I knew I was sure Geneva's dot was afoot. But to make kaput our date on that basis would be unkind, just because it faces not in truth what I thought I would find, so I politely chose to decline, not to mention her beard. Because if all hairs were properly sheared, there would be more than you see on a men's mikvah floor at New Year's time. But appearances aren't such a big deal, so we continued to the restaurant to enjoy a meal, hoping to find that love connection tonight. But when she handed me her knife and her fork and asked me to feed her like she was a baby stork, I had a funny feeling something wasn't quite right. After her third trip to the restroom, I said, "Are you all right?" Before again she fled, and she explained that she had forgotten to finish grooming before she came out. So the night throughout, when the thought would seize her, she'd run off with a brush, a nail clipper, a tweezer, and I'd wait, without a date, like a stupid, loyal Labrador retriever. When we were actually together, I couldn't figure out whether her pet names were real or a joke. I laughed at Love Machine, said nothing at Jelly Bean, but when she called me future baby daddy, I started to choke. I thought it couldn't get worse, but I was wrong since I didn't know her parents had been invited along. And when I saw them coming, my heart grew heavy because even Mom had a beard like my Rebbe. And now I understood how the hostages felt at Operation Entebbe. And to be fair, a first date, there's no way to compare it. And at the end of the day, perhaps I didn't merit, but I felt I could say this date, she's just not my Beshert. Date 2. My next date was an artist, is what I was told. Her meadow pristine, a thing to behold. And after the last date, immediately I was sold. We met in a graveyard. She thought it'd be nice. She brought a homemade ghost hunting device. For her art, she used the medium of dead cats. She collected by putting poison on her welcome mat. She said the bones and belly gump were good for making utensils and other junk. At least I think that's what she said. To be fair, she was drunk. She was slurring her words. And what she was smoking smelled like a skunk. And I noticed a tattoo of her face peeking out from her shoulder. And I asked if she planned on changing that as she got older. And I don't know why she started crying, but suddenly she's talking about her gerbil dying when she was 9, and her mother was trying without buying another or lying to make her feel better, so she kept the gerbil corpse in the fridge to let her see it and touch it. And I suddenly understood just a smidge why kevers meant so much, and it made her seem more human and such. And I almost said sorry for what I'd been thinking, and before I know it, we're drinking something she brought, and she's slinking off because she drugged me, and I'm drooling and hugging a tree, so she mugged me, and I just feel like... I decided I won't buy her a ring nor a rock of 1 carat. I'm afraid this one, she's just not my Beshert. Date 3. At this point, I'm not so optimistic, and I'm wondering if my shotgun might be sadistic, when I see her coming my way. My last date was drunk, the one before that a Viking. This can't be right. This girl is totally striking. But it is her, and she thanks me for the bouquet. As we walked through the park, I immediately detected this girl. She had meat-up. She clearly perfected. The confidence she affected, the intelligence she projected. To be honest, it's not what I expected, and I was drawn, hoping to be connected. We started schmoozing on a bench, and time just flowed by. We felt so comfortable, not a little bit shy. It was like I knew her. And suddenly I knew why, as we sat under the now star-speckled sky, why God had made me wait. It was so that I never saw that thought all the way through. It was interrupted by flashing lights, red and blue, and with cop cars surrounding, and their sirens sounded. She said something astounding. She said, "Oh God, they found me." "Excuse me," I say. "What did you say?" "These cops," she explained to my growing dismay, "they think I robbed a bank in the south of Bombay." "Did you?" I asked, as the approaching brigade trampled flowers in their wild and noisy city park raid. "Of course not, how could I? I've been betrayed." And the truth of her words were really conveyed when she withdrew from her purse a Pakistani grenade, and she shoved me down to the shade, and I thought, this Shah Khan is so not getting paid. And because I quietly started to freak, because my date's accent was suddenly Greek, and as she screamed, and the bullets started to shrink through the air, so I said a prayer, but she was prepared, she had guns a pair. Kitzer, we were headed to jail at the end of the affair. But she was happy because we could meet her family there. And they say certain meetup problems, you should just grin and bear it. But as I looked at her and aware it could be a mistake and trying not to despair, I'll keep looking, I still care. It's just, they say if the shoe fits, she should wear it. But this girl, she's just not my Beshert.